Hey guys, 안녕하세요. I want. Can you hear something? My heart beating? Okay, sure. I am Asanga Herath. I'm from Sri Lanka, and I'm going to make a speech about my country's cultural value. First of all, I would sincerely like to thank the Ministry of Culture, Sports and Tourism for providing me with this wonderful opportunity. And I consider it as my utmost duty to enlighten the audience regarding the history and the cultural values surrounding our country. A country's history is the foundation of a country's culture, and I would like to start my speech by giving a brief description of our country's history. Sri Lankan history could be traced back to nearly 30,000 years, and within that time limit, hundreds of events have taken place to shape our culture to what it is now. However, due to time constraints, I would like to briefly explain the ones which hold the most importance. In the earliest of texts, it has been said that Sri Lanka had been inhabited by various tribes such as Naga and Yaksha. Very little information is known about them. The era of the tribes ended when Prince Vijay arrived in the island. And this particular arrival is considered to be the first cultural revolution which took place in Sri Lanka. There are various speculations about the origins of Sri Lankans, and it is believed that the arrival of our ancestors took place during the 6th century BC. And this is considered to be the first cultural revolution. A proper monarchy governmental system could be seen after the arrival of the Aryans. The Aryans of Vijay could be considered as a major turning point because with the arrival of the Aryans, various customs, values and beliefs from India entered the island to form the Sinhalese culture, what it is now. Second most important turning point can be considered as the arrival of Buddhism in Sri Lanka. This can be considered as one of the most important turning point, if not the most important turning point of the Sri Lankan culture, as a massive cultural revolution took place with the arrival of the Buddhism in the country. It's a widely known fact that the arrival of Vijay created a cultural identity for the Sinhalese, yet it's important to know that a cultural identity alone does not complete a culture, as there are other features which characterizes a culture such as art, sculpture, music and so on. It can be said that it's the arrival of Buddhism which shaped or rather completed the Sri Lankan culture, as the missing pieces of a field shaped with the arrival of different arts of Buddhism. However, it's important to know that the change was not only limited to social aspects of the culture as the arrival of Buddhism. It wouldn't be an understatement to state that this particular point in time is one of a major turning point in Sri Lankan culture, as we are experiencing a dramatic change in both the social and psychological aspects in the culture after the war, which ended nearly 2 years back. However, it's important to know that the relationship between the two ethnic groups remained unharmed and unhindered during the time of war, as the war was only against a certain group of people. However, the present situation in the country is the best that it has seen for the last 30 years, as people of all races walk in the streets freely, enjoying the freedom from the fear, as every race in society are joining hands to renew, regenerate and recover from the bad memories and heal as a nation and move towards peace and prosperity as Sri Lanka. And let me take you to my paradise island.
You lanka.
Thank you. At last, I would like to invite you guys to visit Sri Lanka, and I'll take care of you. That's kind of a promise. Thank you. Terwan Sarma.